So how can I explain Kidzone in a nutshell? Looking at all these books, some here, you will be forgiven for thinking that Kidzone is simply publishing beautiful books by children, for children. But the problem is that there are many thousands of children who struggle in our education system. 22% of 5-year-olds are developmentally vulnerable or at risk. There are 7,000 refugee children in Victorian schools who face barriers to full participation in our society. Whether it's low literacy, marginalisation, language barriers, isolation, or trauma-related issues, we know that early intervention helps prevent problems down the track. Well, Kidzone provides a recipe that enables communities to address these problems for themselves. Our ingredients are the words, pictures, and creativity of children and their families. We work in partnership with libraries, schools, and local government. We bring artists into the mix and combine ideas for beautiful books. Keep holding up the same one, it's very beautiful. Real, tangible books that are published, and that's the key, to be read and shared with mums, dads, with everyone. The outcome is children's deep investment in their book and real incentives to share them over and over with the people that they love. Our deeper impact flows from addressing entrenched problems in our society from the ground up and in a highly social context. It places the child at the centre of a far-reaching web of family, friends, and their community. And all those people have a stake in the book that they produce. Above all, the process is a lot of fun. Our mission has always been to grow the children's community publishing sector, and our evidence suggests that there is a wide ripple effect, with teachers and children frequently sharing the ideas they learn with others. And I've got 30 years of stories to tell about this, not now though, in 6 minutes. We have now published over 100 books in this way since we've been in Australia, books that we estimate have reached over 100,000 readers. Books that support children as writers, artists, and storytellers. The vast majority with children who are experiencing considerable disadvantage. We've published 21 books in community languages other than English, Burabori, 28 books with Indigenous children, I'm holding up the same one, and 42 books with migrant communities. And this one, Donkeys Can't Fly on Planes. These are stories of survival and hope from children from the South Sudan who are living in Traralgon. But the stories themselves also have the power to touch the hearts of those who read them and change attitudes more broadly in our society. Australia needs to hear those stories, and told through the child's voice is very powerful, and they do. Oh, slide 2. Oh no, yes, we want to. Brilliant. So what are we going to do with the money raised tonight? 2 projects that are particularly close to my heart. I first read the stories in this book in April 2012, just after my daughter's death, and I just knew we had to publish them. The response to this book, which has been amazing, has led to parents wanting to tell their stories too. Our current project in my kingdom is an intergenerational project that has followed on from Donkeys. And it's been a huge privilege to witness children hearing for the first time their parents' stories of growing up in Sudan. Extraordinary. When asked how she felt about them, Aliette said simply, "Our parents never tell us these stories." A silence was broken, and I feel humbled to think about how that might change lives. This is knowledge that she will carry with her as she negotiates adolescence in Australia. But we need your support tonight to publish a 3rd book from this Traralgon community, a book for older readers that explores sensitive cultural material. Issues such as initiation ceremonies, scarring, menstruation, childbirth, important stories, but not ones that fit a book for children. Next slide. The second partnership is with the Asylum Seekers Resource Centre. A year after Scarlett's death, Kidzone ran a short book publishing workshop with them in her memory. The families in that programme have expressed a desire to create their own book, not about trauma, but about joy. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with circus workshops, and we will see where that takes us to. All our projects are partnerships. So now, here's the magic of publishing. Not only can we focus on a rich process of development, but we end up with lots of copies of beautiful books that we want to put in the hands of as many as possible. In this case, we have amazing partners in the Boar Orphanage Community Education Project and the Asylum Seekers Resource Centre. So we're proposing that the money generated tonight will help us fund the development of 2 books. And we need 5,000 for each of those, 10,000 in total. But if we were to raise an extra 2,500, we can print an extra 1,000 copies. And that gives our partners the potential to raise an additional 10,000 each. Further money, further 5,000 would allow us to do a further project. I've run out of time.